Why do we put up Christmas trees? What does the Christmas tree symbolize? Are Christmas trees pagan? Well, today we're putting up our Christmas tree, and while we do, I'd like to tell you about the Christian meaning behind these traditions. So stick around, because all that and more is coming up. Hey everyone, Pastor Kevin Patterson here, seeking to follow and help you follow the teachings of Jesus. If that's what you want and you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Today, we're talking about the Christian meaning behind a favorite tradition, the Christmas tree. We've brought an evergreen, and for good reason. It goes back to the 7th century with a Christian missionary we know as Saint Boniface. Boniface, according to tradition, saw the people of Germany worshiping the sacred oak of Odin. He taught those who converted to Christianity not to revere the oak tree, but to take the fir tree as a symbol of the Christ child, a symbol of eternal life. So now our first job is to get the lights on the tree. Before there were electric lights, people attached individual candles to the branches of the Christmas tree and lit them. The custom seems to go back to Martin Luther, inspired by a starlit Christmas night. Sound like a fire hazard? Well, I'm not ready to try it in my house, and I don't recommend that you do. But remember that they probably caught and brought home a fresh Christmas tree on Christmas Eve and then lit the candles just briefly. John 1:9. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. Jesus is the light of the world. Now we can start with the ornaments. Many ornaments today have special meaning. But what about all those traditional red glass Christmas balls? Christians in medieval times hung trees with apples on Christmas Eve, which was called Adam and Eve Day. So the red balls remind us of the tree of life in the Garden of Eden. By the early 17th century, Germans were already decorating Christmas trees not only with apples, but also with paper roses and sweet wafers. Back when homes were lit by lamplight or gaslight, glittering glass bulbs and lead tinsel reflected and magnified the dim light. From there, the decorations just got more and more festive, which I think is great because we are celebrating the greatest event in all of history. Finally, it's time to put on the tree topper, traditionally a star or an angel. A star, of course, reminds us of the star that led the wise men from the east to the place where the Christ child lay. Angels appear throughout the Christmas story, to Zechariah in the temple, to Mary at the Annunciation, to Joseph in a dream, and to the shepherds as they watched their flocks by night. In the 3rd century, Gabriel was portrayed as a man without wings. It wasn't until the 4th century when the bell apparently rang and angels got their wings, at least in religious art. The style of angel we're using is more Renaissance than biblical, but in the Bible, the prophet Zechariah wrote, "Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and there 2 women were coming out with the wind in their wings, and they had wings like the wings of a stork." And now it's time to light up the Christmas tree, sing a carol, and worship Christ the Lord. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, ground yon verge. Thank you for joining us this evening as we've decorated our Christmas tree. What's your favorite Christmas tradition? Tell us about it in the comments below and check out what others have to say. I'm Pastor Kevin Patterson, seeking to follow and help you follow the teachings of Jesus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, have a happy, holy, and blessed Christmas.